bit of a backstory. My father was an alcoholic. He loved to get drunk, and basically he had diabetes as well, so he had leg pain, and he liked to go out and walk to get rid of it. So it was my senior year. I was 3 weeks away from graduating. My father got arrested right before I was gonna graduate. So he's locked up. I'm still looking forward to graduating. I'm hoping he'd be out. He was just caught for public drunkenness. So I was hoping he'd get out by the time I graduated. Next thing you know, I heard they were deporting him because he was also an illegal immigrant. After that, I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna see him again, you know? So I was just like, all right, well, gotta keep going to school. I was pretty excited, taking my finals. You know, who doesn't love finals? So anyways, after that, I get a call from my mom saying that he's in TJ. They deported him to TJ. He had been hit by a car. I was in class when I got the call. He'd been hit by a car. I was like, oh, my dad's a strong dude. He's in the hospital. He's gonna make it. I thought it was just like a minor hit. So I was like, all right, he'll make it, you know? Every boy thinks his dad's like Iron Man and whatnot. So my mom's like, I'm going out there. So I was basically at home by myself. Still kept going to school. Last week, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make it, you know, this and that. My mom's gonna be proud of me when she comes back from Mexico seeing my dad. Little did I know, I get a call. My mom just basically drops this huge bomb on me with no warning and nothing. She's like, hey, I got some bad news. I'm like, what's going on? Is my dad okay, this and that? She's like, he's dead. He's dead. I got here, and he was just dead. I was like, okay. I basically broke down. She hung up on me right away. She didn't want to hear me crying. So after that, I was just devastated. My mom was coming back home. I was nearly about to graduate. She says, you know what, your dad's body's being shipped out of Mexico because he wanted to be buried where he was born. After that, we flew out there. I had to talk to my teachers, tell them the whole story, this and that, all like holding myself back from crying. The whole time I was just thinking, man, this can't be real, this can't be real. I was imagining him out like, maybe this is his escape from like his reality or something like that. I thought he was out in like some beach or something, living it up in the paradise, you know. But that was just a thought of mine, trying to cope, you know. So we get to Mexico. It was an open casket funeral. They basically held a vigil for him. I got to see my dad before he was put in the ground. I actually got to hold his hand before he went away. It was just hard seeing him in the casket. It didn't feel real. He felt like, I don't know, like plastic, I would say. It was a hard experience as a young kid trying to graduate. I still remember his hearse. I was walking behind it. The band was playing his favorite music all the way to the funeral, all the way to the cemetery. Watched him get buried. After that, I made it actually back home, graduated, still try to keep my hopes up, and basically provide for my mom and my little brother, and that was my worst day.